Your confidence isn't built by making big, bold decisions. Your confidence comes through making promises to yourself and actually keeping them day after day after day. This is where we build confidence and also self-trust with ourselves. And this is oftentimes why a lot of women struggle with self-trust and this confidence, because they're not starting small. They're making these big, grand choices and then feel disappointed with themselves when it doesn't come true. So again, it's subtle, it's quiet, it's in the day-to-day moments. This is where we build confidence and self-trust. So hello, my name is Krista and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about how just the quiet power of really kind of keeping the promises that we say to ourselves. And I have been in this situation many times as well too. I make these big grand promises, things I'm gonna do, and you know how it turns out sometimes it kind of backfires. And slowly over time, I've learned to reframe this a little bit. And now I see that it's really making these small, tiny choices, these promises to myself that are not so overwhelming. Over time, this is where my confidence grows and I have a greater self-trust with myself, because I know when I say I'm going to do something, I will do it. And that's where it grows. Again, it's not in the big, it's in the small, everyday moments. All right, so that's what we're going to reframe for you today in this video as well too. So again, this confidence, it's much quieter. It's in those day-to-day moments where you have a decision to make and you've kind of made a promise to yourself, something that you're going to do, and then it's the moment and you're like, am I going to do it, or am I going to revert to kind of old patterns, old ways of being, or am I going to do what I say I'm going to do? It's really those small promises to yourself consistently over time as well too. And an example of that, one thing I really recommend is start small, like really small, like something that you think, you know, is almost too small. It might be, you know, going for a walk every day, a 10-minute walk if you're wanting to maybe improve your fitness or your health. Just starting with a 10-minute walk. Can we do that? Or it might be maybe having a glass of water before your morning coffee. It could be getting to bed by a certain time, or maybe not looking at your phone first thing in the morning. Just these little kind of, they're small, but they're, you know, they will move the needle forward. But again, just being consistent with it. So I think for you, just choosing something that works for you, again, that's small, because you want to get the repetitive, yeah, I can do this every day. I'm going to go for a walk every day. I'm going to go for a walk and do it. And then over time, after a week, after 2 weeks, that is just part of your normal habits and routines, and you have this internal confidence with yourself because you know what you're going to do, and you know you're going to keep your promise to yourself. And then over time, once you kind of have this relationship with that trust, the self-trust within yourself, then you can expand it or grow from that. And again, it's really a slow process, but I think sometimes we kind of bite off more than we can chew, and we get disappointed with ourselves, and we kind of just feel like we're stuck and nothing's happening. Where I'm kind of giving you some guidance to maybe reframe this a little bit. And I think a lot of women struggle with self-trust. They want to have that trust with themselves, but oftentimes they don't. And I think this is where we need to begin. Again, just keep it small, keep it tiny, but do what you say you're going to do to yourself. And obviously it has to be aligned with what some of the choices that you want to make with yourself. And I'm going to share a personal example, even with what I'm doing here, creating the content for these YouTube videos. I made a promise to myself what I was going to do, how many videos I was going to produce for, say, a month, and what my schedule was going to be, my upload schedule. And I set a goal for myself that was not over the top, but it was something that I knew I could actually attainably do. So that's kind of how I'm, you know, sharing this with you, because I'm in the process right now. I'm still showing up, doing these videos. And yes, to be honest, there's days I don't feel like doing a video. I don't feel like maybe putting makeup on or doing my hair. And and doing it. But I've made a promise to myself that I'm really going to stick with this and honor this schedule, this YouTube schedule that I want to commit to. And so I'm doing it. So this is just an example. You know, we're all in it together, and you know, my priority or my promise to myself is going to look very different than what yours is, and that's part of it. You have to choose what resonates with you. But I understand sometimes how easy it is to break your promise to yourself, because there's been moments where I didn't really want to kind of do this as well too, because other things came up, but I kind of know, I'm like, no, I've committed to this promise for myself, and I'm going to show up and deliver this for you as well too. So I just wanted to share that with you. And over time, it slowly starts to compound, and your body starts to kind of register that there is this trust, this give and take between the two of you as well too. So that's how it works. It works moment to moment, step by step, day by day, that you just kind of commit over and over and over again as well too. And also, if for some reason you don't keep the promise to yourself, I think also starting to reframe what that looks like as well too. We don't want to shame ourselves, berate ourselves. Just you start the next day. It's not this kind of all or nothing where we're gonna go down this spiral and kind of be really mean to ourselves. Just you start the next day. Okay, that kind of builds that kind of confidence and trust with yourself as well too. And it just slowly compounds over time. And it's not about really doing more. It's sometimes about even just doing less. It's honoring what you say you're going to do towards yourself over and over and over again. And really that's how it is. It sounds simple, but that's really where it starts. That's self-trust, that power of keeping a promise to yourself. Over time, this is what builds our confidence more than anything we could ever do, more than having these big exorbitant goals. Really, it's just the day-to-day moment of keeping those tiny little promises to yourself. And we know it. We can feel it in our body when we're honoring our word and when we're not honoring our word. And again, it's really just being honest with yourself, having the self-awareness to see what you do, your patterns, and to honor that, and just, kind of understanding why you're doing what you're doing, being conscious to your patterns, and kind of loving yourself and honoring yourself as you go through it. All right. So my call to action for you all is I would love you to come up with one small promise you are going to make to yourself today. What is one way you'd like to move forward to build your confidence? What is one tiny thing that you can commit to today and have that move you forward? If you would like to share in the comments, I would love that. And I will see you and honor your new goal, and promise that you keep to yourself. And just, again, keep it small. Don't make it too big. Something that you know you can do that will start to kind of snowball and allow you over time to maybe make some bigger promises to yourself. But we want to start small. Let's build the confidence first, and then we can kind of grow and expand if that's something that you desire as well too. All right, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would, share in the comments too what works best for you and what you're trying to work towards as well too, that little promise, and let's share it with each other. All right, so wishing you a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.